Are you done with pop-ups that chase people away? Let's build forms that turn clicks into cash, or newsletter signups, or whatever you want to convert for. In this video, we'll guide you through getting started with the pop-up builder and show you some of the top features that can make your life easier. Start in the MailerLite dashboard. You can get started here by clicking Create right over here, and then clicking Create Form. Alternatively, you can head over to the left sidebar and click Forms. And if this is your first pop-up form, your page might look a little bit like this. Simply click Create down over here to get started. Give your form a name, and make sure that you have pop-up selected under Type. Then click Save and Continue. Next, you'll want to either select or create a group for subscribers to be added to when they fill out this form. Hit Continue. Now, you can start with one of our templates like Spin the Wheel, which is going to give your site visitors a chance to win one of a set of prizes, or one of our corner teasers like the holiday giveaway or seasonal discount, or any one of our professionally designed templates. If you want to have complete creative control though, you can select Start from Scratch. One thing to note is that the Spin the Wheel pop-up is only available as a template from here, and you cannot add that later if you select Start from Scratch or a different template. Now, once you're in the builder, it might look simple, but it is very powerful. On the left, you've got the content elements. These are what you'd use to customize your form. So let's assume that you do not yet have a header or text. Let's go ahead and drag in a heading here. If you want to customize the size, font, and all of that, you can select the text to bring up formatting options. So different size options here, formatting. And then let's add in a text block and put it right under the heading. One quick note here, if you select the text, you'll notice that we have this little sparkle here. These are the AI suggestions. So from there, you can use AI to help jumpstart your content ideas. Then one thing that we'll show you really quickly, we don't need to go ahead and generate everything, but you do have image generation as well. You click into here, the sparkle will bring up the AI image generator. So same thing, you can give it a prompt and then generate your image and insert it into the builder. The form submission block cannot be removed, but you can customize it to an extent. When you click into it, you'll see a couple of controls appear. So you've got direction. That'll let you choose where you want the button to go, if you want to be next to the form field or below it. The settings gear lets you customize the fields that can be entered. The default there, of course, is email, but you can add more fields like name or birth date or any custom fields that you may have added. To see how to add your own custom fields, check out the video linked in the description below. Over in the Options tab, you can toggle to show things like your privacy policy, confirmation checkbox, reCAPTCHA, etc. And then over in the Success tab, you can edit what happens when someone submits the form. You've got the Success view, which we can edit with this control up here, and we'll get to that later, or you can redirect to another URL. We've got lots of other blocks, so feel free to experiment and customize it just right to fit your needs. Below that, the Style tab lets you customize the fonts, colors, buttons, etc. And if your brand colors are already set up, then those will already be pre-filled. And then toward the bottom left, we've got the toggle for dark or light mode, as well as a button to take you to our knowledge base. Over at the top, we have the add. This lets you add a teaser, and this is going to be a mini pop-up in the corner that shows your call to action or offer, and it does not disrupt the browsing experience. And then when you click on the teaser, it'll bring up the pop-up view for your site visitors. And then here we've got the main builder. And beside that, the success is how it will appear when a visitor has successfully submitted the form. Over here, we've got the undo and redo buttons, preview, and then once you're done, you can save your design by clicking Done Editing. And below this section, we've got pop-up type. This is where you can customize pretty much every detail of your pop-up. So one thing to notice is that your customization options are going to change depending on what type you select. The default here is Lightbox, but take a look at what happens if we select Slide In, or Half Screen, Full Screen, or even Floating. For now, let's go with Lightbox. Beyond that, you can change the background style. You can add an image from your file manager if you'd like, and adjust the corner roundness. Pop-up layout is set to left sidebar by default, but you can change it to fit whichever style you prefer. And notice here that selecting different layouts will impact the styling options below, much like when we were selecting the pop-up type above. We'll go with frame for now. Below that, you can see the sidebar or frame style, since we have frame here. If you want to change the background color of the frame, you cannot have an image. So if we remove the image, you can see that the color can be customized. And then you can also pre-fill, or you can add an image from your file manager as well, and then change the positioning of that image. So you can change it to fill, fit, have it move up or down. Once you're done customizing your form, hit Done Editing and we'll be taken to the Behavior page. Up here in Trigger, you can control when and where your pop-up will appear. Here we've got it set to appear after 5 seconds. You can also set it to when a user scrolls halfway down the page or before they close the page. Keep in mind you can have 1, 2, or all of these set to activate on your page. Frequency lets you set how often a visitor will see your pop-up. The default is once per month, but you can place whichever number that you want here and adjust the frequency from months to weeks, days, or just set it to always appear. So if you have a 1 here with weeks, that means visitors will see your pop-up once per week when they visit your site. If you're running a limited time promotion, you can schedule a start and end date with a few clicks over here in the schedule. So you can have it set to start on a certain date and then end on a certain date. So your pop-up will only appear during that set time. And visibility is good to use if you only want the pop-up to appear in a specific place or places on your website. You can also set it to hide on desktop, mobile, or tablet devices. Once you've finished here, hit Save Changes. We've got integrations with WordPress and Shopify that will allow you to easily add pop-ups to your site without code. And if you want to figure out how to do that, check out the links in our description for instructions. All right, then you'll be taken back over to the overview page where you can edit your design, create a split test, activate or deactivate your pop-up. But I do want to go over one template that we mentioned at the start of the video where you need to select it if you want to use the features within. And of course, I'm referring to the spin the wheel pop-up. Editing this form looks much the same as others that we've viewed, with one big difference. When you click into the wheel, you'll see the settings for each slice appear in the right sidebar. Here, you can customize what they win or don't win, and the probability that they'll land on each one. So say you want it to be a little bit more difficult to land on the big win. You can set that here. Let the system know if this does or does not have a prize, and if it does, you can put the coupon code that they receive right down here. You're able to have up to 8 slices, and that's what you have by default, but you can also include fewer if you'd like. Notice that if we remove a slice or adjust the probabilities, the probability percentages in each slice will automatically adjust. So here we have all of these. Let's add a new slice with a prize. Automatically they adjust, and if we adjust the probability, each additional slice automatically adjusts as well. So if you don't like doing math, you've got you covered. The success page is also going to be a little bit different. If they win a prize, then we give them the ability to copy the coupon code. And then if they do not win a prize, they have a view for that as well. Once you're done here, hit Done Editing. Ready to take your pop-ups to the next level? Log into MailerLite and start experimenting with our new builder today. And don't forget, if you have questions, drop them in the comments below. We're here to help. Now, go and create something amazing. And remember to like and subscribe for more of the best tips in email marketing.